Welcome back to another episode of Girls in Coats, an OG3 episode. So it's been a while. Lots happened. Let's get into it. Sam, how you doing?
I'm doing really good. It's fun to be back. Yeah.
Love that.
Doing well.
Taylor, how you doing?
Same. I don't know. Like I don't remember the last time we were here. So
I know. Where to begin?
Yeah, I feel like
It's been a while.
so much has happened.
A lot has happened. So I guess we can start with like, what'd you do this weekend, Sam?
This weekend. Oh, we just got back from No.
We did just get back from Thanksgiving.
We did just get back from Thanksgiving. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was home for most of it. Got back on Sunday.
Nice.
It was a lovely time home. We went to Swingers, like the indoor mini golf.
Ooh, yeah,
with my
fun.
family. Yeah, that was really fun. So yeah, it was great.
Nice.
Very good to be home for a bit.
Did Nick spend Thanksgiving with you last year?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
He did.
That's what I thought, which was the first time your parents met him last year, right?
No, they had met him a couple months before that. So yeah, last Thanksgiving we were with my sister's boyfriend's family. They came to our house. So, and then this Thanksgiving was like more of my mom's side, like extended family.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really kind of like two different Thanksgiving experiences. So he still met a bunch of people for the first time. But it was fun.
Nice.
Good big group.
Nice.
Yeah.
Taylor, what about
He's
you?
a vet now.
Yeah, he is.
He's just like
He is a
whatever.
part of the family.
rolling
Thanksgiving, check.
Yeah, he's like, all right, whatever.
Unfazed.
Thanksgiving, no big deal. I was in Nashville visiting my mom with two of my friends.
I feel like we're having the same conversation we had last year at Thanksgiving.
Yep.
It's just a little bit different this time.
My friend Ashley joined this time. She had never been to Nashville before. So she was like, hey, are you going to your mom's for Thanksgiving? I was like, I can if you want. She was like, yeah, let's do it. And then obviously Abby had to run it back.
Of course.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was so cool. Like, I love Thanksgiving weekend in Nashville because everyone that lives in Nashville, like that goes out downtown, is all tourists.
Yeah.
And also the people that live in Nashville, a lot of the people are not from there. It's like a transplant town.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone goes home to their actual houses for the holidays. They're in their hometown bars. And then, so Broadway is just much quieter. Even on like Thanksgiving Eve, we go out on Broadway and it's so quiet.
Yeah.
You can get into any bar, no line. It's like you're not being like shoved around, but there's still like great bands and like the whole vibe is still the same. And then even that Friday night we went out again and same thing, like barely any lines to get in. Like granted, way more busy, like
Right.
crowded streets, like whatever, the normal vibe, but like it's just so much nicer
Yeah.
than a normal weekend or like a summer weekend when like all the tourists are out. So I really enjoy going that time of year because it's just such
It's
a different
quiet.
experience. Yeah.
Makes sense.
It's a lot better to experience Nashville that way and then do the other Nashville because, yeah, you're right. I don't think Thanksgiving Eve going out is a thing in like where I'm from. Like it's not.
You guys don't have the big like day before Thanksgiving.
No.
That's so interesting.
Like I sit here and I think I'm like, what bar would I go to? We don't know. We don't. At all.
It's definitely changed in my hometown. Like the bar we used to go to like is closed and like whatever. But like I feel like the group that's home, like they always still find a way.
Yeah.
Like find a place. Like where's everyone going this year?
Yeah.
Even if it's like a different place every year, like I feel like everyone still gets together.
Yeah.
Like, it was huge when I was in college.
That's what I've heard. It's like
Yeah.
a big thing.
Yeah, it's huge. It's
Not
like
where
the
I'm from.
biggest party night of the year.
No. Yeah.
It's so weird.
Interesting. Yeah, I was home. I was in bed. I was sick, as everyone probably already knows. But doing better. I'm back,
Yeah.
which was good. I can't for the life of me get this freaking spray tan off of my neck. I look like I have a skin disease.
Oh, I didn't even
I
notice.
haven't noticed.
Yeah.
That's because I'm like hoping there's a shadow to like hide it. How do you get spray tans off? Do you have any tips? You have any
never
tips?
gotten a spray tan.
Never?
Never.
I have, but
It's not for me.
I just let it.
You just let it go.
Just let it pass.
Does this ever happen?
I don't think it has. I mean, it's definitely like I've been blotchy before, but I don't know. I mean, have you like scrubbed it? I'm sure. I feel like people probably say like baby oil or like
Yeah, I could probably look it up on
coconut oil
TikTok
or something.
I looked in the mirror this morning and I was like, perfect, just add it to the list. That's fine. Everything's fine. But no, Thanksgiving was good. Had a lot of time with my family, which is good. Took a lot of time to just stand outside in the grass in the sun.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Just stand out there. My parents were kind of concerned at some points because I'd just be like in the field in the yard by myself. But outside of that, feeling a lot better, happy to be back. So the main reason why we're here is Taylor's favorite time of the year. It's Spotify Wrapped.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas. Have you guys opened yours?
Yes, of course.
I haven't opened mine yet.
Oh, wow.
I know.
She saved it for the big reveal.
I did. Yes, show me now. Is this my song again?
Do we just want to go like page by page?
Yeah. So let's see. How many songs did you guys play?
So is that the first page?
I think
the first page is nothing.
It's like 3 pages, and then it's like you played blank songs.
Wait, the one before that, you got to look at the one before that.
Okay. Oh, this year you're listening to...
No, the places it took you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that's a good one.
Okay.
I'm on that one now.
Okay, we're waiting. Oh, what? Okay. My first city is Boston.
Boston, Massachusetts?
Boston, Massachusetts.
Wait, does he give you more than one? I only had one.
I only had one. So, yeah, Boston.
Sam?
Mine's Regina, Canada.
Well, fitting.
Makes sense.
Fitting.
Mine is Bozeman, Montana.
I saw something online that didn't like everyone have the same like 3 cities or something.
I haven't seen either of those.
I haven't either.
Or my own,
neither.
anything else.
But I'm seeing a lot of people
that are...
It's like Vermont and 2 other places that are like unknown, and everyone's like, why does everyone have these same 3?
So this is where the fans of the music you're fans of live?
I guess. Mine says people are far more likely to be fans of Mountjoy, Noakon, and Camp in Bozeman, Montana.
That makes sense. Okay.
Fine by me.
So how many songs did you guys listen to?
2,129.
3,297.
I only did 1,647.
Are you a repeat offender?
I'm a repeat. Like
I feel like we went over this last year.
We did, and I just sit there and listen to the same songs over and over and over. But you had room in your heart for far more than one favorite. Okay.
Oh wait. Are we not doing our favorite? How many times we played it?
I'm going in order.
Yeah, but if you gotta wait. This
There's sometimes
goes away.
2 things.
And another thing will.
You're
come
right.
Up.
I'm not patient.
It's pretty slow.
I do wish you could like scroll through or it'd be less long.
So your top song, how many times you played it?
Yeah. What is your top song?
Penthouse by Kelsey Ballerini.
Good one.
Apparently I was going through it and I played it 68 times.
So good. I was surprised because I listened to that so much and I didn't have any
good.
Kelsey in my tops anywhere. Mine is, which I was not really, I guess maybe someone's surprised. My top song was Last Night by Morgan Wallen. Played it 82 times.
82 is a hefty amount.
Yeah. I
Nice.
like to say that I liked it before anyone else.
Oh, okay.
Which is probably not true, but because I think this was part of like the 3.
Yes.
He like released 3 at a time, and I liked it first out of those 3, and then listened to it a lot, and then when it hit, everyone like caught on, then
cycle.
And then you're like, well,
a little
back
bit
on the
faded,
train.
but it's still so good.
It's so good.
It is a good song. My top song was a song called AM and PM by NOTD, and I only played it 22 times. I'm telling you, living in New York, I'm not a music person. I listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
When I'm back home, I'm not kidding, probably 10, 12 times, I would just drive on roads with like playlists on repeat. It's a driving thing for me, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so then next should be your top 5.
Yeah. Yep. I keep looking at the clock at 11:11. I have for the past week. If someone knows what that means,
sign.
let me know. Okay. What are your top 5 songs? Sam?
So Last Night by Morgan Wallen.
Yep.
Number 2 is Miss That Girl by Ernest. Number 3 is You're in Love by Taylor Swift. 4 is I Think I Love You by Ernest. And then 5 is Wild Wild West by Ernest.
Oh, wow. It was an Ernest
I know.
year.
Okay.
Which I feel makes sense. I really, really do like him a lot. And he had a new album. So I'm glad to see his representation.
That's good.
I am.
I had a lot of Kelsey. So Penthouse by Kelsey Ballerini, Dial Drunk by Noah Khan, Bathroom Light by Mountjoy, which I think was like my 2 last year. Mountain with a View by Kelsey Ballerini, Blindsided by Kelsey Ballerini.
Nice. It was
good.
I
That's
just
so
went
well
hard
deserved.
on that EP.
I mean, mine's so damn random. I have the AM and PM song by NOTD. Then I have If You Go Down by Kelsey Ballerini. That's just
I love that song.
such a bop.
I love that song.
Yeah.
Then we take a turn. We're going Jonas Brothers with Waffle House.
Waffle House is a banger.
And then a song called Lancaster Nights by Charlie Berg, which...
Oh, you sent me that. I like that song.
Oh my God, love. And then another plot twist, Vroom by Hoodie Allen.
Okay.
Hoodie Allen being in your top 5
Diverse.
is so funny.
I mean, it's just random out here. Okay, so the playlist, obviously.
The next one I have is You Listen for How Many Minutes, which I did. The Office iPad, we have a Spotify account.
Yeah.
So when I went to pick on music today, it said like, oh, do you want to see your Wrapped? And I was like, oh, this would be interesting. And The Office was at 66,000 minutes.
Whoa.
Which was a lot.
So this first tells you your minutes and days. Then after that, it tells you the day you peaked and how many hours.
Okay.
In the same slide.
Okay. Mine was just under 15,000 minutes.
Did it give you a days?
If you go for like 2 more seconds, it will.
That's 10 days nonstop. And then it goes, the day after my birthday, which I was hungover. So that makes sense.
That makes sense.
April 29th.
I listened for 56,000 minutes.
Oh my God.
Which feels like a lot.
That's a
but
lot.
I want to know if this is music or podcasting. Like, is podcast included? Because he gave me my podcast number towards the end. But I'm like, is that in the 56,000? Or is
I don't
that
think
separate?
so. I think that's...
Great. That's 38 days nonstop.
That's a lot.
And this is what really got me. I peaked on August 10th, which I believe I flew to Arizona. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
A long flight.
Yeah.
600 minutes. That means I listened for 10 hours in one day. A flight to Arizona is 5 hours.
And then
what
you're
was I doing
busy
for 10
like
hours?
with your friends.
Were you just like...
I think I went to Arizona that day. I'm going to have to look. But 10 hours straight? Or 10 hours?
Yeah, sometimes some of the stuff doesn't add up to me.
I don't know.
So 56,000 minutes?
Yeah.
And we were just like baffled by 60... What was it?
66 for The Office.
You're close.
I think I've
is
had
impressive.
more in the past, which is even weirder.
Yeah, I'm at 27,990. That's 19 days. And then my peak was February 1st at 491 minutes.
That's a lot of minutes too.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing on February 1st.
My minutes on April 29th was over 1,000.
So something's got to be off. That's crazy.
That feels like it's off, but I also don't remember much from that day. So that could have been a real thing.
That's
like I could have just been
wild.
like listening on repeat, like early
That's
2000s.
Yeah.
So the next one is you listen to how many artists?
Mm-hmm. What's yours?
I listened to 899 artists.
Oh, wow. I was at 810.
13, 15.
Okay.
Wow.
I feel like we just don't even come close to Taylor's.
No.
Anytime.
I'm also nuts.
Oh, my top artist is interesting. It's two friends.
Oh.
They love us. You know that?
No, I didn't know that.
They
Yeah,
like
they
us.
do.
We are like boys with them.
Okay.
Yeah, Big Booty Mix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I've been on Big Booty Mixes for a while. Like, love that. So I'm in
do
top
love
4%. Love that for me.
How many minutes?
101.
Mine was Morgan Wallen. You're a top 2% fan. You spend 2,700 minutes.
Nice.
Top 2 and Morgan Wallen. That's got to be a lot. That's got to be tough.
My sister,
He's so big.
my sister's a top 1% for Taylor Swift. Let that sink
Yeah, no.
in.
Yeah.
That's
Wild.
baffling.
Mine's Noah Khan, which probably shocks no one. Top 1% and 2,600 minutes.
That's good.
Nice.
The next one I think is like nothing. Oh, the peak listening months was interesting.
Oh yeah, the peak months were weird. I was just like, whatever.
I don't really
about
care.
that. Yeah.
And I don't really understand why. I mean, I guess that makes sense if that person had an album. I feel like that's really all that it kind of means.
Yeah.
So then the next big one would be top artist.
Yeah.
So how did Megan Maroney get in there?
Right.
She had an album come out.
That is true.
Yeah. A lot of good songs. All right. Top artist. Taylor.
Yeah.
Noah Khan, Morgan Wallen, Zach Bryan, Taylor Swift, Kelsey Ballerini.
That's a lovely mix.
It's also
That's a
just
good
like,
mix.
fucking duh. You
Yeah.
know? Like Abby had the exact same. She had someone else in there too that I didn't have. Like we had one off, but we had four. Like it's just like fucking duh.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Nothing shocks me with these really.
Makes
Yeah.
sense. Sam, who are your top 5?
Mine was Morgan, Taylor Swift, Ernest, Zach Bryan, Luke Combs.
Okay.
Yeah. I only think pretty much probably the same as last year. Usually, I think some years Bruce Springsteen slips in and he was booted. But again, obviously a fair list.
I
love that.
do think this is the first year that Drake has not been in my top 5.
Yeah.
Ever.
Oh, yeah.
Like, ever. Like I've just fallen off the rap
Yeah.
wagon.
My top 5 are just really interesting. Two Friends is my number 1. Then NOTD, then Megan Maroney. I don't think I listened to that much Megan Maroney, but okay. Then Jack Harlow and then Black.
Okay.
So we have a range.
Yeah. I've seen people say like their like number 3 song. I've never heard this in my life. Like I've seen people posting like I've never heard this in my whole life.
So maybe 3 is like the one.
I feel like things can't be perfect.
No, yeah, definitely.
I would agree with that.
Then the next one should be like a message from your top.
Yeah, I skipped that.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever told you you're a great listener?
I just got to that. Do you have that, Sam?
Is this about the pods?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is why I'm confused. You spent 22,800 minutes with podcasts this year. Is that included in my 56,000 or is that separate?
Yo, if that is, that's wild. That's crazy.
If it's on top?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You think it's included?
It might be included because maybe they want to like pad their stats and think like, oh, so many people are listening on Spotify, and then they
probably
so where that's convenient they do it. And
because
I would agree with that.
I don't think they would make those like the thing that shows your songs and artists, and then it has the minutes at the bottom that everyone shares. Like, why would they make it lower?
Right.
So I feel like this is probably included.
I would agree with that.
So
okay.
It's 22,800 minutes.
I only had 7,906.
For podcasts, I had 360 because I listened to podcasts on Apple.
Yeah.
Oh.
I do.
Unless it's Spotify only, which is why Caller Daddy comes up here because that's the only place you can listen.
Yep. Caller Daddy. Same. Which, did you guys listen to the new Kelsey
Not yet. I'm so excited.
Yo, it's good. Watch it.
Yeah. That's why I haven't listened because I want to watch it.
Yeah.
And when you watch it, there's a bar that they go into called Santa's Pub that I lived right next door to.
Wait,
and
my mom was just telling me about this.
It's my favorite.
She wanted us to go there this weekend, and I was like, no. Like, I'm not ready for Christmassy things.
Dude, it's my favorite place in Nashville. Hands down.
It's Christmas all year, right?
It's Christmas all year.
Cool.
Yeah.
The guy that runs it, his name is Santa. He looks like Santa. He only sells beer. Because he says people that are drunk on beer are happy, fat, and want to go to sleep. People that are drunk on whiskey and hard liquor want to fight. He's like, I've never had a fight in this bar, and that's why.
That's smart.
My mom literally wanted to go there this weekend. I was like, no. Also, I feel like that's a fun place to go when it's not Christmas because it's Christmas all year.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, eh.
I mean, it's literally just like a trailer that's decorated.
But
it's a little sketchy
that's so
on
funny
the
because
outside.
I saw a picture of them and I'm like, they must be in Nashville.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch.
Yeah.
So what were your top pods?
Top podcasts. One moment, please. Is that the right? Am I on the right thing?
It says, has anyone ever told you you're a great listener? And then your top podcast come up right after.
Mine was just Caller Daddy.
Yeah, I only had one. Maybe because I don't listen to it enough.
Okay. All right. So mine was The Toast. Thank you, Sam.
Nice.
I'm a toaster. Talking baseball. Baseball Today. Girls Gotta Eat. Armchair Expert with Dak Shepard.
That's a good
Those
one.
are fun.
Yeah.
Do you listen to any pods on Apple?
This is like my usual lineup, though.
Yeah.
This is like pretty standard. Other than The Toast, normally like Caller Daddy or something else.
What about Giggly Squad?
I don't listen to it as much. The Toast has like consumed me.
Nice.
Like I feel like so.
I mean, it's not a rival.
Day.
They're friends, but that's so true.
Yeah, like The Toast is every day. So
Yeah.
like then I like mix in Giggly Squad, but either way, like
And you can't get too behind on The Toast because it's topical.
right.
Yeah.
Also talking baseball more than once a week. Baseball Today every single day.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of hard to, and then you mix in the other ones.
Yeah.
I'm sure Giggly Squad wasn't far behind. I still love them.
Of course.
And then it says The Toast. I listened for 6,360 minutes, and I'm a top 16% fan. So Sam really got me. Sam really got me.
It's so
Good
easy
for
to get hooked.
Does Nick like The Toast?
Does he have a choice?
Well, no. It's interesting. He does not love Claudia. He likes Jackie a lot more and finds her a lot funnier,
Me
which
too.
is okay.
Yeah.
He it's interesting. He cannot fathom my or anyone's fascination with celebrities. Like he just doesn't
like
get it,
pop
doesn't
culture.
care. Like just literally could care less and thinks it's crazy. And it was funny when he was here when he just came home with me for Thanksgiving, and he met my grandpa for the first time, and they were chatting, and we're talking about, this is such a long story, it doesn't matter, but my Uncle Randy is a golf pro at a golf course down in Tampa, and a lot of like athletes and celebrities go to it, and my Uncle Randy just like doesn't recognize anyone, like also doesn't really care, not even just because he's professional, but he just doesn't pay attention. And so Paca, my grandpa, was talking to Nick, and he's like, it's funny, in a family that's like so obsessed with celebrities and culture, like the one who's most in it doesn't care. And then Nick's like, that was the first time I've like been corroborated in my knowledge or my thought of like, you guys are weird. So he's like, I'm glad at least someone else like
so I have someone on my side.
Yeah. So like when I listen with him, like I don't think he gets it or cares. But he doesn't also have a choice.
That's true.
I would say out of the 5 stories that they do every day, like one I actually give a fuck about.
Yeah.
Like, I really don't care. Like it's all interesting, but like I really don't care. There's just like one that I'm like, oh, like that I wanted to know about that.
And they usually do one like business or silly or like non-pop culture.
Right.
If you want an ad for the toast.
Yeah.
Maybe I should add that to my lineup.
So the next one.
Oh.
The next one's weird.
Wait. Yeah.
I'm curious what you guys say. Y'all's is.
Is this about this picture thing?
Yeah.
You click the box.
Yeah. Mine said Cyclops. When it comes to listening, you're loyal and devoted. You like to focus on one genre, sometimes while wearing a monocle. Is everyone else's weird like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's yours, Taylor?
Mine's The Alchemist. Listening is your laboratory. You create your own playlist more than other listeners do. Nice work, Doc. When I sent a bunch of this to Abby, she just texted back, nice work, Doc.
Mine is not great. I'm a vampire. When it comes to your listening, you like to embrace a little darkness. You listen to emotional, atmospheric music more than most.
I've seen a lot of people get that, if that makes you feel any better.
Yeah.
That's what music is for.
Cool. So that was that.
It,
yeah.
the last one's
Is
just
that all of it?
a recap.
I think so.
I guess your top. Oh, we didn't do top genres.
Oh yeah.
That was way back.
Or had that like whole hamburger thing.
That was way
I
back.
think that got lost in the boringness of the beginning.
It was.
I think it's maybe the second one,
Right.
the Feast for Your Ears.
Yeah, Feast for
Oh
Ears.
yeah. 21 different genres for me.
I had 31.
I had 61. There's 61 genres?
Yeah. What are your top ones?
My top.
I gotta get
My
What's with the
going.
bread?
yeah. It has a whole thing. Okay, mine are. My top one is contemporary country. Second is pop. Third is modern country pop. Fourth is funny. Fourth is Canadian contemporary country.
That's awesome.
And then last one, singer songwriter pop.
Oh, mine's pop, rap, singer songwriter pop, pop dance, contemporary country.
Mine's pop, contemporary country, stomp and holler.
I've seen that a lot.
POV indie. Like POV : indie.
Okay.
What does that mean?
No idea.
Rap.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. So then so it was my top was pop.
All right. Well,
On brand, obviously.
I need you guys to send me all of your little slides so I can pop them in.
Okay.
So we don't have much more time, but I did want to end on this. So I'm going to be doing a segment called Boys versus Men that involve some of our guys here in the office, where I'm basically going to be asking them questions that the audience can then distinguish if they are a boy or a man, and their relationship status could have something to do with that, whatever it may be. So I have things like, what do you think of fitted sheets? Like, how many pillows is enough pillows? How would you clean the bathroom? So like, what are some questions you think I should ask these guys in our office that could prompt some interesting answers that you think that when you see like maybe in a guy's apartment or a house or things that they do or wear, whatever it may be, and you're like, oh yeah, okay, that's a like well-trained man versus, wow, this guy needs.
How often do you cook your own dinner?
I was going to say cook.
Okay.
That was the first thing that came to my head.
Tough because like a lot of the guys here are in relationships, so like they might someone else might cook for them. But
yeah. I will say this stemmed from a really interesting conversation I had with Joe's McFly and Dan Canobio on like buying plates and cups. And they just don't buy plates. They've never bought plates. Joe's will go to Target and be like, I need one plate, and buy one plate.
like one dinner
One
plate?
single plate.
Like he doesn't have a set of plates. He has a home.
And kids.
And children. I know. This is where this stems
Was this
from.
like
'cause
in a
I'm
past
concerned.
life? That's current.
No, this is current. I go, so what do you do when you need like to buy plates? And so he's like, I would just buy a plate. I'm like, what? They don't buy cups.
Paper plates?
It's a whole thing.
Okay. You're gonna have to get some more info on that.
When I asked what cups do you use, every single one of them was like, obviously the free ones you get at Yankee games.
I do that as well.
Yeah,
I have other cups.
Right, you have other cup. They don't. They don't. So that's where this entire idea stemmed from, because I'm like, I feel like this is going to be an interesting thing.
Do you own a vacuum?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, and then general home decor.
Yeah.
If there's rugs or stuff on the walls, plants.
It's like, what is worth spending money on home decor wise, maybe?
Something along those lines.
Or like, do you have a plant?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, that says a lot.
Vacuum was a good one.
Vacuum is a good one. Who do you think would have the best answers for this? Because my brain keeps going to Jack Doyle, who has been in a relationship for a long time, but I feel like his answers are going to be wild.
Best answers as far as like funniest or like
funniest,
most likely a man.
Funniest.
Well,
I mean, Taylor, they still have not gotten their washer dryer combo fixed because they're too scared to talk to a landlord.
Yeah.
I brought it up to Zoe again. I was like, I was like, are you guys renewing your lease? He's like, I don't know what they're doing. And I was like, make sure you tell him about the washer dryer.
Yeah, so also it's not on them.
Also, so
exactly.
Yeah, so he doesn't think you broke it, whatever.
I think Penix would be interesting to know. I believe he still lives with his family, but like if he ever, like when he like has his own place, like what his position is on things like that. I think his would be interesting.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, Doyle, obviously Joe's
is going to have answers that you would think are going to be vastly different than they are because he is a dad. So you would think we have a matching set of plates and silverware and cups.
Who are you asking?
All of the creators. And then I think I'm going to throw in like BBD and Dalton and like maybe a few others.
Dalton still lives at home too, so that's interesting.
Yeah. But
That'll be fun. How it goes.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting conversation for sure. But Taylor, I know you have a meeting in a minute, so we're going to end this episode, but might do another one here soon just to dive a little bit more on what's going on in the baseball world, sports world, but we want to touch base with everyone. So thanks for listening, guys. Bye.